How's it going, everyone, guys and gals? I hope everybody had a great weekend. So today's video, I wanted to just talk about what's been going on in my life and talk about also the importance of sustaining a strong marriage, especially when you have children. We have one daughter. So over the weekend, we went to Napa Valley, and did some wine tasting. This is the first time went stayed overnight and left our baby with with my mother-in-law, her grandmother. So it was the first time we did an overnighter. We stayed at the Hyatt, and overall it was good. The weather was it wasn't too hot. I don't like hot weather, so it was like upper 80s, but there was a lot of shade where we ate. And we ate for dinner for lunch. We just pre-ordered some fried chicken, very delicious, and we got it on the house. There was some mix-up somehow. The owner had called my wife later in the day and said, "Hey, aren't you gonna pick up your pre-ordered chicken?" And we said we were already there. So the owner was very nice. He just said, "You know what? I'm not going to charge you, so don't worry about it." So I'll definitely write a favorable 5-star review and go back and give them my business in the future. So customer service goes a long way. I can't stand when you get crappy customer service. And then for dinner, we kind of just played it by ear and went to a Mexican restaurant, had a chimichanga. It was delicious. We're not the biggest wine drinkers. We're not winos. My sisters love wine much more than me. I do like some alcohol. I'm more of a red wine type of guy, but I don't discriminate on alcohol. So we did a tasting. We went to you followed that ABC show back in the day, Tia and Tamara, the twins. I guess Tamara, she owns a winery up there, and she was actually working there behind the bar, and I met her husband as well. They're very, very nice. The service was great. Everyone was just very polite, and I didn't go up to Tamara. I just didn't want to bother her, and but it was a good experience. So now that oh yeah, the other thing though that sucks is that I went to work this morning, and I noticed I had an indicator on my Honda, and I had to look it up, and upon looking closer, it's like, damn it, I got a nail in my one of my tires, and it just completely flattened out. So I went to a tire shop before work, and luckily got in quickly, got in and out, and I was able to get to work and get that out of the way. So it kind of sucks because every time I drive on that freeway, one of the freeways going towards Napa, there's like always a lot of big rigs and a lot of big trucks and a lot of debris. And it's happened to my wife every time she goes on that route towards that area. There's like a chance you're gonna get, your car's gonna get jacked up. So it sucks that it happened, but luckily I got my tire fixed. Anyway, now that's out of the way. Regarding keeping a strong relationship, I think a lot of experts, and I don't consider myself to be a relationship expert, but they recommend that you try to have at least a date night. I don't know, maybe once a month, and I'll once a week if possible, but that could be kind of hard. So at least once every few months, where you and your spouse, your wife, your husband, your significant other just kind of gets away, whether it's just a dinner or even an overnighter, which we did. I mean, we haven't done an overnighter since LA of January of 2019. We did an overnighter. That was the last time. So it's been a while. And I just spoke to one of my coworkers, and she said that she has multiple kids, and they didn't have a first date night for like 7 years, which is like insane. So I think it was long overdue. And me and my wife, our relationship is still extremely strong. That being said, it's just you come home, you don't really have that downtime, that adult time, a little bit at the end of the night, but by that time you're really tired. So it's good to just catch up with each other and not always talk about the kid. Of course, we put my one child as a top priority, but I think this is where some of the problems can start off small and get even bigger. Because if you don't have a strong marriage, and you just put all your energy just into the child, which is very important, but if you neglect the relationship and you forget why you two are together as a partnership, if you forget that and you lose that foundation, your kid is not going to grow up in a stable household. Now, no household is perfect, but you want to make this conscious effort to establish a to maintain, excuse me, a good, solid marriage or relationship if you're not married. So I just wanted to talk about that briefly along with my trip. So it was good. It was very fast, but I'm not gonna put that on my mother-in-law. She's already done so much. So as soon as I woke up in the morning, we just stopped by, got some gas, get some food, and just came back as by mid-morning, and then I had to just clean everything again, and then had that flat tire. I went back to work. Now I'm back, so it's just like nonstop. But it's good to just get away. I did miss her though. I'll be honest. I miss my daughter. It's just overnight. It's crazy. I couldn't imagine not being around her for multiple days. But luckily, I don't really do that much traveling for work. So, anyways, that's my time. How was your guys and gals this weekend? You do anything eventful? And also, let me know if you are married and if you have kids. And also, how long did you wait to have a date night? Or maybe you do, maybe you don't, or maybe you should. Let me know your thoughts on that. Thanks for watching, and talk to you in the next video. Bye.